This is WZRD Chicago 88.3 FM. And we have with us at WZRD Howard Ray, West Humboldt Park community activist and also former automatic candidate for the 37th Ward. Welcome, Howard.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say. Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
Still good morning. Very well.
Good, good.
Howard, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been a community activist? What issues have you been fighting for? And how does that all tie in with your candidacy for the 37th Ward Alderman?
Well, I been a community activist for about maybe 20 something years, maybe 20 something years or more. I believe in trying to get the community in a better shape than what it is now and bring about a better quality of life. One of the things that I believe in is that we should all be able to have a community benefit agreement in our community. And that was one of the reasons why I tried to run for alderman. I was unsuccessful, but you know, we need community benefit agreements. We need a lot of other things as far as you know, dealing with mental health issues. We need to deal with recreational centers for our youth. We need better. We need grocery stores. So there's a lot of things that I have on my agenda. But in order to have all those things, we need a place to stay and a home to keep. And so that's why I'm promoting and pushing, advocating for ReRan, Reconstruction Era Reparation Act Now, which is a initiative to give descendants of enslaved people property tax exemption.
Mm-hmm. Could you repeat the what the ReRan stands for again?
ReRan stands for Reconstruction Era, ERA, Reparation Act Now. And this is based off the Reconstruction era during the 1800s, right after the Civil War. We were promised, and there were contracts where descendants of enslaved people were to get reparation, which was 40 acres in the mural. But we're modernizing that now to where we should be property tax exemption, just like the other 42 townships in Illinois that are property tax exemptions.
So there are 42 other townships that have tax exemptions in place of reparations for African American families?
No. There's 42 townships in Illinois that get property tax exemption because there are just 42 other townships. Like Oak Brook is one township. It has nothing to do with reparation. They just, they have a formula. New Lenox, they have exemption. Their citizens don't have to pay property tax. Rosemont, their citizens get, I think, a $10,000 grant towards property tax. Countryside, so it's 42. Countryside, they don't have to pay property tax. So it's 42 towns. But what I'm saying is that this could be a start for our reparation, because when you do the research and you interview people, not paying property tax helps them out. It brings sanity to it. Their minds, they don't have to worry about their homes, and it brings more discretionary money for those families.
So these 42 townships, they don't have to pay any property tax, or do they just have a homeowners exemption like the one in Cook County?
No, they don't have to pay any. Basically, like New Lenox has a formula where the business, like Amazon, other business, they pay the property taxes. Rosemont, they have the casinos, and so they pay up to $10,000 for those citizens property tax. So every community in those 42 townships, they have some type of formula where they are not paying property tax to help their citizens. And it could have been that's through the community benefit agreement. But what we're doing, we have our formulas. and this is why we're going to use our formula to help start a reparation um, uh, platform where we won't have to pay property taxes either.
Mhm. So for reparations, then that if the people that will not be having to pay any property taxes would be those that are entitled to the reparations, right?
Yeah, those who are descendants of enslaved people.
Mhm. Those 42 townships. So all of their
42.
yeah, so all of the 42 townships, all of their citizens do not have to pay any property tax. It's the businesses that are helping pay.
Yeah, you can get the article from the Tribune. Um, I can actually share it with you now if you let me share it. I don't know if you can, but yeah, I will have to. Um, no, I don't see share. Is there a share button on it? Let me share it.
There, I just go to the chat and then type it in. I could retrieve it later.
Let's
The chat
see.
down the bottom.
What I'll do, I'll send it to your email.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very helpful.
Yeah.
Because this is the first time I heard of you know places that where they do not have to pay any property tax within Illinois. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a lot of people first time. Yeah.
mhm. If th- so they just they do have enough revenue from those other sources to cover schools. Are there schools and everything? Is it a good model for is it a model that's applicable for Chicago or for Cook County?
Yeah. So our formula, I call it the formula. Um, what we want to do, there's 4 tax levies in Cook County. I mean, I'm sorry, 4 tax levies in Illinois. Illinois is a levy itself. There's 4 property tax levies. There's 4 tax levies in Illinois. Illinois is a levy itself. Cook County is a levy. Chicago is a levy, and RTA, which is Regional Transit Authority, they're a levy. So all these levies, they have the power to tax. But we're only going to focus on Chicago and Cook County. And so their levy also is to have sale tax. So they can tax, they use sale tax. So what we want to do is focus on those two. And when they collect their sale tax, what we want to do is collect 3 cent CENTS from their sale tax. And then that funds goes into the Cook County Treasurer to pay all of the property tax. Now, we estimate that there's a approximately, it's a low estimate, but there's 6 trillion transactions that occurs in Cook County in 6 months. So you take 6 trillion times 3 cent, you get 180 billion.
Mhm.
So that would pay for the property tax, and then the other money we would use to uh, supplement neighborhood um, projects. So we would have community directors in each community, and those directors will be responsible for finding out what the community needs and wants, and then those communities will vote on maybe 2 initiative or maybe 3 initiative per year. So one community may say, we want all our citizens in the community homes rehab, or they may say, well, we want recreational centers on every 3 blocks. Whatever the community wants, we will be able to pour. They'll be able to pour the money from that funds to do it.
Well, some of the projects might be longer than 1 year. It depends on what the community wants. So let's say if they wanted to build something and that might take more than a year, then uh, would you still be able to do vote on new projects like another 3 projects the next year as well, or do the previous projects need to be totally completed before voting on the next year's set of projects?
That's a good question. That'd be something that we have to figure out down the line. But I may that we have to have timelines. And with any other business, you know, if you don't have this done, then, you know, but that's something down the line. But our main concern right now is pretty much just getting it on a ballot. And we are very, very adamant about getting this on the ballot because we need 100,000 signatures. So our main concern is getting as many signatures as we can. We're telling people they can download the petition from our website. So, you know, and then after that, once we get on the ballot, and then definitely when we win, you know, then we start to take on a process on fine tuning the what you're asking, you know, fine tuning
Yes.
the requirements. Yeah,
The details of the
details. Yeah,
rerun.
yeah, exactly.
So will this ballot initiative it will be a referendum? Will it be on the, is there enough time for it to be on the November ballot, or are you working on it so that eventually one of these years we will be able to have it on the ballot? And on which ballot, statewide?
But this November 5th election, we're trying to get it on the November 5th election. So we're trying to acquire 100,000 signatures, and it would be up for the Cook County area. So it won't be statewide, but it'd be for all the Cook County.
Got it.
So that's why it's very important that people are aware of what's going on and people can download the petition and get it back to us. You know, we have the PO box, or we would come and pick it up. But in the meantime, we've been outdoors trying to get as many signatures as we can.
If people were to download and sign the petition, how would they get it notarized for you?
Yeah, so we're gonna have drop-off locations. So let's say if you got one and you wanna bring it, we'll have a notary at the spot, and then she can notarize it there. Or the people can take the paper themselves to their local banks. Most banks are is free, like Fifth Third, Bank of America, Chase. As long as you have an account with them, they'll notarize it for you. Because we're just asking people to download, you know, only just do one sheet or two sheets, just their immediate families. We don't expect people to go in the corners and do like what we're doing, you know.
And how many signatures are on one sheet now for your petition?
It's just 10 slots.
10 slots. And the only people that are allowed to sign for it are the Cook County residents?
Yeah, you have to be a registered voter in Cook County.
Got it. When did the petitions start, and when is the first day that they have to submit, that you have to submit it, and how many days do you have to submit?
Well, we have to submit them by August 5th.
And does the submission window open earlier than August 5th?
No, well, we've been getting petitions since the beginning of June.
Okay.
So from the start of June to August 5th, we have time. August 5th is the last day that we have to turn the petitions in to the Board of Election.
Got it. And that is the Cook County Board of Election?
That's correct.
Do you know of any other referenda that has like yours, or at least just other referenda on the ballot that have already been submitted, or you haven't had time to look, or is it that does everybody usually submit later? Is there anyone that has submitted already that you know of, or you wouldn't know?
No, I couldn't answer that question. I don't know who submitted, but the deadline is August 5th.
Okay. And what is the reaction on the street when you ask people? Is it hard for people to understand what you're trying to do?
No, no, it's not. The reaction is great in favor of ReRan, but the problem is that the news coverage, the media coverage, I wish we can get more of that, because once it hits everybody household, then it's almost like 99% that people are going to sign a petition.
Mhm. And what is your opposition? Is there anybody that opposes this ballot measure?
I haven't ran across any oppositions yet, but I'm quite sure there are conservative groups similar to the the Harvard situation, similar to the Evanston situation. There's always opposers, so we're not going to be shocked if
Mhm.
people say, "Yeah, we oppose this." So yeah, we're not shocked, but I haven't heard any yet.
Mhm. When did you start working on this ballot initiative? Was this part of your agenda when you were running for alderman?
Well, my agenda again when I was running for alderman was a CBA, and that was for I do believe that every community should have a CBA, community benefit agreement, and um, even with that community benefit agreement, we were trying to get Amazon to pay property taxes in a certain neighborhood. It's
Mhm.
called West Humboldt Park Community,
Mhm.
West Humboldt Park, and because Amazon is on an opportunity zone, so they don't pay any federal taxes, while they're on the opportunity zone.
How
So
long does the opportunity zone last? Indefinitely?
yeah, yeah, unless a different president comes in and a governor and Congress they change it. But right now it's indefinite. I guess when they do their census tract, it can change, but I'm not really familiar with, but it can change though. But right now, under the Obama/Trump era, they created a couple of opportunity zones in this area where I am. And so Amazon was able to get almost 30 to 40 acres of opportunity zones. So they put their plant there. And so we asked for like 6 different um, benefits. And so what happened was we didn't get the uh, advocacy from the elected officials. But what's crazy? They took our benefit agreements and used it for the casinos, kind of. So it was like, but so the people down in the river, what is that River West,
Mhm.
the casino offered them some of the benefit agreements that we had on ours, and we had been trying to get it way before the casino. So yeah, so what happened was I started doing research, and I started seeing like um, certain communities taxes were going to kick them out of the neighborhood, kick them out of their homes.
Mhm.
And I said, you know what, this community they need major help. And most of those communities were predominantly African American community. And when you look at the tax eviction, it's almost at like 80 to 90% of people who are being evicted from taxes are of the African American community.
How many signatures? You said that you need 100,000 signatures. So are you trying to get 3 times as much, 300,000? Is there a limit as to how many signatures you are allowed to get?
It's not a limit. I'm trying to get 1 million, but I'm out here like 12 hours a day, maybe 10 hours a day. So it's 10 hours a day, but then I'm inside the house doing some stuff. Yeah, so if like I said, if we can get 1 million, we can get this petition in everybody's household, we want them.
Where are you asking right now? In what neighborhoods are you going to get signatures?
I've been in every neighborhood. I've been I take it back. I've been in a lot of neighborhoods. I've been as far as Markham, Alsip. I've been in the Austin community. I've been in Humboldt Park. I've been downtown. So it's a lot of neighborhoods. I haven't I haven't been in Chinatown yet. Just remind me something. I got to get over there too.
Have you been in Rogers Park?
I haven't been in Roger Park. So there are some neighborhoods I haven't been in Roger Parks. I haven't been in the Ukraine Village. there's some neighborhoods I haven't been in yet, so I plan on getting to those neighborhoods, but I haven't been in Roger Park.
What about the mainstream media? Did they cover your petition? If there more people learn about it, then they're more likely to sign.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like in the beginning, back in January, February, we put billboards up and in various parts of the city. The news media came out. People from Japan, people from uh, Texas, the Fox News. We had a lot of people interviewing. I was on the radio, but now since we're doing the petition, it's like I haven't been able to get too much news coverage. So we tried to we attempt to do some press conference. So it's a challenge, but we're going to keep pressing. We always say where I'm from, this is a revolution that won't be televised. So maybe this is it.
When they were coming out and covering you, at what stage were you at that time? It wasn't at the referendum stage yet, or you were preparing to
Yeah,
do petitions, but what you're saying is after June 1st, when you actually started trying to get petitions, you no longer got any coverage?
that's what it seems to me. Well, prior to that, at that time it was around elections time, right? And but we couldn't start the petition. The only thing we were doing is letting the elected officials and the citizens know that this is coming up. So we were thinking like let's get it out there, get the billboards out, get the information out. So when we do bring it out, hopefully everybody know who we are, what we're doing, and what the initiative is for. But so a lot of people do know, but we need more.
Are you able to fund more billboards now?
Well, well, right now we're focusing on getting more volunteers and we want to get more donations from people because we're going to need lawyers to help us out when they contest the signatures. So I don't know if we'll go back to the billboards because billboards are very expensive, and at this point I don't know how effective they would be. But I would say if we get more donations, we will start putting yard signs out, and our main concern is to have money to have counsel when it's time.
Who do you anticipate will be challenging you?
Well, it's always somebody challenging. This is Chicago. It could be a conservative group. It could be another group who want their reparation on the ballot. I don't know. You just never know. Somebody out the blue. There's people just challenge people for just no reason. We call those people haters. So we never know.
When you for your initiative, do you have any other ones? Is this the only one you're working on? But it seems that you're very involved. And do you have any other ballot initiatives? Any other referenda?
No, right now, I put everything on hold just to do this one because you can't do too many things at one time.
Got it.
And but yeah, there's other ideals that's out there that we want to engage in. But right now, this is strictly focused on this.
So what is the base of the referendum? How did you file it so that it would apply to all 50 wards and all the counties within Cook County, all the municipalities within Cook County? Do you have to file the same referendum just with Cook County, and that covers it all?
Yeah, just Cook County. So all the communities, municipalities, whatever's in Cook County, within those townships or within those communities, they'll be able to get the benefits.
And you are the one who submitted who is going to submit the petitions? Is under your name as the submitter?
Yeah, It's under that's correct.
Mm. Have you done any other ballot referenda before?
No.
Mm. Have you gotten any advice about doing this one, and from whom?
Yeah, I have a lawyer we consult with, Chancellor that dog I forget Johnson.
Mm.
My man just slipped. Johnson.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I have a lawyer.
Election attorney?
Yeah, he's the election attorney. Yep.
Mm. And where did you find him? Was he does he work throughout Cook County, or if you
Yeah,
give us a little insight?
he works for Lavelle Law Firm. I found him. He is downtown Cook County. So they're slash elections slash constitutional lawyers.
Mhm. Who has been supporting you in this endeavor?
The people mainly, because this is a grassroots initiative, and we've sat down with several different elected officials. They
Yes.
said,
Who, if you can tell
huh?
us? You
I,
said
I
that, but
prefer
who, if you can?
I prefer to hold off. I think they may want to support silently. I'm not really for sure, but
Okay.
um, we're waiting on it. We're waiting on their actions. But I will say this: uh, the alderman that I ran against, um, she she gave me the opportunity to present um, the material to the other elected officials. So that right there, to me, I would like to call that as a support, because she opened the gates to, so I can explain to the other
Mhm.
petition. I mean the other elected officials. Yes.
Okay. By the other elected officials, do you mean the other aldermen of in City Council, Chicago
No,
City Council?
there were other aldermen. There were treasurer, city treasurer. There were Congress people. There were other mayors that was there for the Cook County area. So it was a good number of people there.
Oh, okay. So this happened at the Cook County hearing then?
No. This happened at her office.
Okay. And she has been helping you try to get some Cook County officials on board as well, at least to support you?
Well, I would just say she helped. For right now, she helped me get a chance to explain it to everybody.
Mhm.
So that to me, to me, in my opinion, that's some type of support, because a person could be like, I'm not letting anybody hear anything you got to say. That wasn't her case.
Mhm.
So we ran against each other, but we're about better in the community to some sort. So, and I
Definitely.
think
Mhm.
she feels the same way. I believe that.
Mhm. Do you know if there is there are other so there are other places that in Illinois, right? That have those 42 other communities that have no property tax. They are all within Illinois.
Yeah, they are all within Illinois.
Mhm.
What I'll do, I'll send you this right now so you can see it. I'll send it to your email.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're all within Illinois. And
Mhm.
again, um, their property tax. So even uh, what we're doing, the property tax will be paid, um, but it's not by the citizens. So I just sent it to you. So it's not
Okay,
by the
thanks.
citizen.
Mhm.
So um, so we're looking at the same type of model, but ours is a little bit different.
Mhm. So I think you mentioned earlier to me that if you get 3 cents off every transaction, and that would be equivalent to about 1 trillion transactions times 3 cents, and that would be $180 billion. So the
6 trillion we estimate.
uh so that means that the sales tax that we collect for Cook County that amounts to a lot. Like let's say $1 divided by 3 would be about 33. So 33 times 1 trillion. That means that there is about maybe $33 trillion in wait.
No, no,
33 times 180 billion, right?
no,
That's
no. Let me explain it better. So 3 cent,
mhm,
CENTS, not
right.
percent, 3 cent.
I understand. Mhm.
We estimate that we don't know for sure, but there's 6 trillion,
6 trillion. Mhm,
six transactions. So when you take 6 times 3, it comes out to be 180 billion.
mhm, mhm. Yes, so that's what I was kind of getting to. That's a lot of tax revenue that the Cook County is collecting now. Because if uh there are 6 trillion transactions and then uh 3 cents of each is equivalent to 180 billion, then that means that 3 cents is about 1/33
Oh,
of $1, right?
yeah.
And then that means that 180 billion times 33 would be a lot of money that is going into the Cook County coffers now for sales tax. I could do the math real quick. I think 4,
Mhm.
and then 5, and then 543, 540 again. Okay, so that's 495. Okay, so that means that there is about uh 5,940, let's say about billion. That's a lot of zeros that I have to add to it, but that's like uh
Yeah.
five 594 billion dollars, more than that.
It's more than
But
that.
yeah, $5,940 billion. We'll take care of the trillion later. That's like about $5 trillion of sales tax that goes into the Cook County coffers each year. Um, that sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, if you only taking 3 cent, I mean, think about this. Transactions are like heartbeat. Like
Mhm,
you got a heart, you
mhm,
never count your heartbeat. But while me and you are talking right now, there's
mhm,
somebody conducting a sales transaction
mhm,
via Amazon
mhm,
sales on the computer, the liquor store, buying gas. It's a heartbeat. It
mhm,
never stops,
mhm,
24/7. So it's amazing that these numbers are what they are, and they're saying that the economy is broke. I think a lot of the money is going to to I don't know where the money is going to, but I sometimes I look at, do the federal government comes in and say, hey, all you states, we need this money so we can give it to the other countries that's at war. Who knows where this money is going? I mean, because all of a sudden, even with this situation, they were saying that they were so broke, and then they were able to come up with $53 billion just like that.
mhm.
And, is who knows what's happening. We're not on the inside, but if you do the math and you do, like a estimate, and you just asking for 3 cents,
Mhm.
that's a lot of money.
Right, and you did say that is equivalent to 180 billion with a B, right?
Yeah,
Of
billion. Because I think 3 zeros or 10 zeros is a billion, right? Oh,
yes,
it's nine zeros is a billion.
yes, it is.
Yeah. So and so you take the trillions and you multiply by 0.03
Hmm.
3 cents, and you
Hmm.
get, a billion.
Hmm. Well, this sounds like a very promising ballot initiative. We hope that the word gets out. Uh, so Howard Ray, could you give us the information for our listeners about how to download that petition and where to contact you for more information about this about ReRan?
Okay. Again, for everyone that's listening, The website is ReRan for Blacks. It's ReRanforblacks.com. Again, R is in Robert, E is in Eddie, R is in Robert, A is in Adam, N is in Nora, BLACKS.com, forblacks.com. ReRanforblacks.com. When you go to that website, you scroll down and you will see download petition. You can download the petition and print it out and just get your own, your family members, your close family members, your close friends to sign it. It's only 10 lines. Then you can call us at 224-370-1242, and we can arrange somehow to pick it up. Or you can mail it in, hopefully before August 1st, mail it in to P.O. Box 6271, River Forest, Illinois 60305. Again, you can P.O. Box 6271, River Forest, Illinois 60305. So those are the method, and our phone number is 224-370-1242. And I like to say this: when you ask who supported, there's a grassroots initiative, like the for instance, the West Humboldt Park Community Coalition. That's the organization I'm in. The Strong and Resilient Communities United. Then we have individual like William Rowley. We have people like Mark Armstrong. We have like my parents. So yeah, it's a lot of people. We the churches that we've been to, they support. Some of the churches have supported. So we do have.
And the ballot initiative will be if it goes through, is it binding or non-binding?
This here is non-binding. It's a non-binding. We don't have. This is a citizen initiative, but we're not one of the states where it is binding. But what it does, it's going to test democracy, because if the majority rules for this advisory initiative, that means that our representative will have to, supposed to, represent our votes to what it's supposed to go to. So if our representative in their community, and they know the community voted for this initiative, and they don't do it, and we're going to ask them before the election to see where they stand, the ones that's here in Cook County. And if they don't do it.
Yeah, one more question, because I am running out of time.
Okay.
So if people were to sign it, and if the initiative were to become reality, it would benefit all of Cook County, no matter what race, no matter what the homeowner. It helps everybody not to have to pay property tax.
Well, as long as you can prove that you are a descendant of enslaved people, if you can prove that you're a descendant of enslaved people, then it can help you.
Okay, got it. Thank you for clarifying again. Thank you so much, Howard Ray, community activist of West Humboldt Park for ReRan.
Thank you.
This is WZRD Chicago 88.3 FM.